Just getting a nice seal on these mushrooms. Now for the peppers, to add some color, and a sprinkle of fresh rosemary. A perfect start.
What you are looking at right now is not a it is not a private jet. It is not a five-star hotel. It is a LL of them combined, rolling down the highway at 60 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most jaw-dropping, tilting, absolutely unhinged luxury vehicle ever conceived by human imagination. This thing makes a Rolls-Royce look like a bicycle. This makes a private jet look like a bus seat. Today, we are doing a full head-to no stone unturned review of the world's most extravagant mega luxury bus, and trust me, by the end of this video, your entire perception of what luxury travel means will be completely and permanently shattered. Stay with me. We are just getting started. Walk around the vehicle slowly, camera panning wide, alright? Let's start from the outside, because even standing here, 30 feet away from this machine, you can feel the presence. This is not just a vehicle, this is architecture. This is a statement. This is ego, engineering, and elegance all fused into one rolling masterpiece. First thing you notice, the color. This deep obsidian black finish, not matte, not gloss. It's somewhere between the two, almost like liquid darkness poured over a massive steel frame. And running across the entire length of the vehicle, you have these stunning 24-karat gold accent lines, razor thin, perfectly symmetrical, that catch the sunlight and literally make this thing glow as it moves. Now let's talk about size. This vehicle is we're looking at what appears to be a primary section up front, a massive midsection, and a rear extension, all connected seamlessly. We're talking somewhere in the range of 80 to 100 feet long. That's longer than most people's homes. That's longer than a standard semi-truck by almost double the wheels. Look at these wheels. Dual axle, triple axle configurations, massive all-terrain tires wrapped in polished black rubber. These aren't bus tires. These are engineered beasts built to carry what is essentially a floating palace on asphalt. The front fascia that's sweeping. Aerodynamic nose looks like it was designed in a wind tunnel. The panoramic windshield curves seamlessly into the body. There are no sharp edges anywhere on this vehicle. Every line flows. Every curve has a purpose. This is what happens when a superyacht designer and a supercar engineer have a child, and that child grows up to be completely extra. Now, NOW, this is where things get completely unreal, because this vehicle has a full rooftop deck. A rooftop deck. People. On a bus. On a moving vehicle. Let's walk up these beautifully crafted wooden stairs. Teak wood, by the look of it. The same material you'd find on 50 million Australian dollars. Superyacht and step onto what I can only describe as a floating sky lounge. The deck surface is all premium Teak decking. Warm, rich, golden brown. You've got full outdoor seating arrangements up here. We're talking deep cushioned sofas, wraparound sectionals, coffee tables, all in a cream and white palette that pops beautifully against the dark body of the vehicle. This seating arrangement alone could comfortably host 10 to 12 guests for an evening cocktail party, while this thing cruises down the highway. But wait, look at this. Right here in the center of the upper deck, a hot tub. A full circular illuminated hot tub embedded flush into the Teak deck with a polished gold rim. I am standing next to a hot tub. On a bus. That is moving. On a road. This is not a dream. This is real life. And above the hot tub section, you have a second elevated observation platform, like a crow's nest on a yacht with its own seating, its own railing, giving you a 360-degree panoramic view of absolutely everything around you. Imagine sitting up there, champagne in hand, wind in your hair, watching cities roll by below you. That is the experience this vehicle is selling, and it is absolutely delivering. The railings are glass and chrome, floor-to-ceiling tempered. Safety glass panels, so your view is completely unobstructed. The whole rooftop is surrounded by these panels. Safe, sleek, spectacular. Down from the roof and stepping inside through these enormous floor-to-ceiling glass and gold-framed entrance doors, and immediately you are hit. The air is different in here. It smells like leather and cedar and money. The main salon of this vehicle is, there's no other word for it, palatial. We're talking double-height ceilings, panoramic windows running the entire length of both sides, flooding the interior with natural light while the tinted glass ensures complete privacy from the outside world. The flooring is white marble, Yes, actual marble, with subtle gold veining laid in a herringbone pattern that adds texture and depth to the space. The walls are upholstered in hand-stitched cream leather panels with brushed gold trim accents. Every single surface in here has been thought about. Nothing is accidental. The main seating area features a massive L-shaped sofa in ivory cashmere, so deep and soft you could genuinely lose someone in it. Complementing it are individual captain's chairs in burgundy leather, the kind of chairs that make you feel like you're running a country just by sitting in them. The center table's solid black lacquer with a gold inlaid geometric pattern looks like it belongs in a palace in Monaco, not rolling down a highway in the desert. Lighting throughout the salon is layered, perfectly recessed, LED ambient lighting in the ceiling. Individual reading and accent lights, and these stunning custom chandelier installations, crystalline, cascading, catching light from every angle. The lighting alone in this room probably costs more than most people's cars. On one wall, a full entertainment system. We're talking an 85-inch or larger curved display, built flush into a panel of book-matched walnut veneer, surrounded by a discreet but powerful surround sound system. Whether you're watching a film, following live markets, or streaming a concert at 70 miles per hour, this room is set up for it. Moving forward through the cabin, we flow seamlessly into the formal dining area. And when I say formal, I mean formal. This is not a fold-out table with plastic cups. This is a custom-crafted dining table in dark walnut that seats 8 guests comfortably. The chairs are backed, upholstered in deep navy velvet with gold piping, the kind of dining set you'd find in a Michelin star private dining room. The table is set, and I mean properly set. White linen placemats, crystal glassware, monogrammed silverware, fine china. Whoever designed this interior understood that dining is not just eating, it's an experience. It's a ritual. And this space honors that completely. Adjacent to the dining area, the kitchen. Now, this isn't a galley kitchen. This is a full professional-grade culinary space. We have commercial induction cooktops, a sub-zero refrigeration unit, custom cabinetry and high-gloss lacquer with soft close mechanisms, a built-in espresso and coffee system that would make any barista jealous, and a dedicated prep area with a waterfall edge countertop in Calacatta marble. This kitchen is built to produce proper meals, 3-course dinners, elaborate brunches, late-night charcuterie boards. Whatever the occasion demands, this kitchen can handle it while you are literally driving to your next destination. The efficiency of this concept is staggering when you really think about it. Your chef is cooking dinner while your driver is crossing state lines. This is what the future of travel looks like. Now, the moment everyone has been waiting for, the master suite. Because a vehicle this extraordinary absolutely had to have a bedroom that lives up to everything we've seen so far. Stepping through a private door again, floor-to-ceiling, with a biometric lock, no key required. Just your fingerprint, and you enter a space that feels genuinely removed from the fact that you are on wheels. The acoustics change, the lighting changes, the entire atmosphere becomes intimate, calm, and deeply luxurious. The centerpiece of the master suite is a king-sized bed, a custom platform bed with an upholstered headboard that runs nearly the full height of the wall behind it. The bedding is 800 thread-count Egyptian cotton sheets in crisp white, layered with a cashmere throw and decorative pillows in muted gold and ivory. This bed looks like it was imported directly from a presidential suite at the Burj Al Arab. The bed is flanked by floating bedside tables in brushed gold with wireless charging pads built in. Above the ceiling has a Starlight fiber optic installation, thousands of tiny LED points that recreate a perfect night sky overhead. Lying in bed and looking up at that, on a moving vehicle. That's poetry. On either side of the room, full wardrobe systems in mirrored and walnut paneling, with interior LED lighting, so your garments are always displayed beautifully. There's drawer storage, hanging space, shoe racks, all of it fully functional, all of it gorgeous. The windows alongside the bed are, of course, fully tinted and can be shaded completely with motorized blackout blinds. Privacy and darkness on demand, perfect for transatlantic, transcontinental sleep. Attached directly to the master suite, the en-suite bathroom, and this deserves its own section entirely. Full-size bathroom, in a bus. Let that marinate. The shower is walk-in, surrounded by floor-to-ceiling Nero Marquina black marble, with a brushed gold rain shower head above and 6 body jets on the sides. Temperature is digitally controlled. There's a built-in bench, a niche for toiletries, and the whole unit has underfloor heating so the marble is always warm underfoot. The vanity area features dual sinks set into a marble countertop, with custom-lit mirrors, the kind with built-in LED strips that eliminate shadows, perfect for grooming. Storage is immaculate. Everything has a place. And yes, there is a freestanding soaking bathtub, oval, sculptural, and matte white with a polished gold faucet set. A bathtub. On a road vehicle, this is the kind of detail that makes people either laugh or cry, because it's so outrageous and yet executed so beautifully that you can't help but respect it. Beyond the master suite, this vehicle accommodates guests in style as well, because what's a luxury experience if you can't share it? There appear to be 2 to 3 additional cabin spaces, each finished with the same attention to detail as the master, though naturally on a slightly more intimate scale. Queen-sized berths, private storage, reading lights, individual climate controls, and window access. Your guests are not an afterthought here. They are honored. Additionally, this vehicle features a dedicated wellness area with what appears to be space for fitness equipment, a massage table, and a meditation nook. Because when you are traveling in a vehicle this refined, your physical and mental well-being travel with you too. There's also what appears to be a home office module, a private, quiet space with a built-in desk, dedicated high-speed connectivity. We're talking satellite internet. Not a hotspot in ergonomic seating. Business can be conducted here. Deals can be closed. Contracts can be signed. At 65 miles per hour, let's talk about the brain of this vehicle. Because the technology integrated here is as impressive as the design. The entire vehicle runs on a centralized smart system, controllable via built-in touch panels in every room or via a dedicated tablet. From one screen, you control lighting, temperature, and intensity. Climate control in each zone independently, window tinting levels, entertainment systems, security cameras covering all exterior angles, and even the retractable exterior awnings and privacy screens. The climate system is a full HVAC setup with individual zone control. The master suite can be at 68 degrees Fahrenheit while the Salon is at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is managed. Air is filtered and purified continuously. Connectivity is managed via a satellite uplink system. No dead zones. No buffering. No we'll have signal in the next town. You are always online. Always connected. Video conferencing at cruising speed. Absolutely. Streaming 4K content on the rooftop while parked in the desert. Easy. The audio system throughout is custom-tuned to multi-zone setup, where each area has its own speaker array and each zone can play independently. The rooftop deck has weatherproofed outdoor speakers. The master suite has built-in bedside speakers with sleep-specific audio profiles. The Salon has full surround capability. This is not Bluetooth speakers from Amazon. This is an audiophile-grade installation. Now how does something this massive, this heavy, this loaded with marble floors and hot tubs and bathtubs and chandeliers actually move? The powertrain on a vehicle like this would be a custom-engineered diesel or hybrid. Diesel-electric setup, likely 1,000 horsepower, with torque figures that make semi-truck engines look modest. The suspension system would be air ride fully adjustable, constantly compensating for road imperfections, so that inside, you feel almost nothing. A slight, gentle hum, a distant sense of motion, nothing more. The chassis would be a bespoke custom frame, not adapted from any standard vehicle. Built from the ground up specifically to carry this load, this configuration, this payload. The engineering required to make a vehicle of this weight and height road legal stable at highway speeds, capable of turning through standard intersections. That alone represents years of development. Fuel capacity would be enormous, likely multiple tanks totaling 500 plus gallons, giving this vehicle a substantial range before needing to stop. Though, with an onboard kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and rooftop hot tub, why would you even want to stop? The driver's cab is equally considered not an afterthought. Custom seating, full digital dashboard, advanced navigation, camera systems for all blind spots, because with a vehicle this long, blind spots are a serious engineering challenge, and they've addressed it comprehensively. So standing up here, on the rooftop deck of this extraordinary machine, watching the world from a height and in a comfort that almost no vehicle on Earth can match, what's the final verdict? This vehicle is not for everyone. Obviously, This is for the person who has done the private jet, or who has done who has stayed in every presidential suite on every continent and still felt like they were arriving, rather than already being somewhere extraordinary. This is for the person who wants the journey to be the destination. Is it practical? No. Is it road legal in all jurisdictions? That's a conversation for a team of lawyers. Is it the most ostentatious, over-the-top, gloriously excessive thing ever put on 4 or 16 wheels? Absolutely, unquestionably, magnificently yes. And you know what? In a world where travel has become increasingly transactional, airports, terminals, security lines, cramped seats, there is something genuinely rebellious and wonderful about saying, I am going to travel in a palace. I am going to have a hot tub. I am going to eat a 3-course meal prepared in my private kitchen. I am going to sleep in a king bed with fiber optic stars above me. And I am going to do all of it at 70 miles per hour. That's not just transportation. That's a lifestyle. That's a philosophy. That's a rolling declaration that life is too short for anything less than extraordinary. This has been your full review of the ultimate luxury megabus, the Super Yacht on Wheels. If you made it to the end of this video, you clearly have taste. Subscribe, and we'll see you at the top.